All right, so we are live coming at you from Amped HQ here in Lone Tree, Colorado. My name is Seth Johnson. This is my illustrious co-host,
Christopher Brady.
and we are here to talk to you about all things USA EUC, USA FLT, and whatever you guys want to talk about. Let us know down in the comments. And I don't know, what do you want to talk about today, Brady?
Anything?
Okay. All right, so we just got back from Oak City Shred Fest. That was our last event. That was a banger. Before that, we were out at Lemonade Float Fest. Before that, we were at Arizona Bike Week. Before that, we've been everywhere. We've been everywhere. It's like that song. Been everywhere. Been everywhere, man. Cool. So yeah, drop us a comment. Tell us where you're watching from, and what you ride. That would be cool. Love to hear about what wheels everybody's riding. It looks like we got Quinn Foster is in the chat. Quinn Foster said, OCSF was hype. OCFS was hype.
Oh, yes.
We could probably pull up some photos, and it's kind of one of the cool things about being back here in Amped HQ is we have all of our computers and our microphones and everything. So that's awesome. What have you been up to lately, Brady?
Secret projects.
Secret projects?
Yeah, can't talk about it.
You can talk about it.
No.
Can't talk about it? Camp Amped?
Oh, yeah, Camp Amp. I'm doing that too.
Camp Amped is a secret project, I
Bit of a
reckon.
secret project.
It's not a secret?
Not really a secret, no.
Because everybody can talk about it. Everybody can learn about it. You can buy tickets now.
Yes.
You want to tell us a little more?
Camp Amp is going to be where people are going to definitely level up this year. I know there's a few people already that are talking about coming, and I'm looking forward to seeing their growth for sure. Just like go riding with anybody for a few days, and I always see them improving a lot. I don't know if it's a confident thing or...
So what is Camp Amped? When's it happening? How can people learn more about it?
Camp Amp is on the 28th through the 30th. So we got 3 days before Amped. So you get comfortable on all the trails and everything. Really helps when you're doing things over and over and over again. So getting there early and running the tracks over and over and over, you're going to get better.
Is it only for beginners, intermediate, pros?
Anybody.
Anybody can come to Camp Amped. All
Yep.
right, cool. So if you guys want to learn more about Camp Amped, head over to camp.amptelectricgames.com. That's camp.amptelectricgames.com. It's going to be 3 days of training at the actual tracks where we're going to be racing. So it's going to be Thunderdome, the Flow Track. This is your opportunity to come into town a little bit before everybody else and learn from a personal coach, a.k.a. Willie Brady, who will take you on a magical tour, magical ride every day. We'll do filming of the riding. We'll do skills. We'll do drills. We'll be providing lunch every day. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't yet checked it out, camp.amptelectricgames.com. Go and check it out and learn more about it. What else is going on, Brady? What do we got coming up? Just got a lot of events on the schedule this year. I think
Seek
like
and Shred.
11.
Seek and Shred is next.
Seek and Shred. Anybody plan on going out to Seek and Shred? Let us know down in the comments. We'd love to see you there. That is May 28th, I think. 28th through the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's going to be a fun one.
That's the day after my birthday.
Quinn said, let's see. So we got a couple people in the chat. We've got Quinn Foster. He said he's in Olympia, Washington. He rides for Fungineers.
Nice.
And Tiltsboard. And he's also a summer board nerd. That's awesome. We love all those guys. Interviewed Jay at Fungineers out at Oak City. He's a super cool guy. He said he just made an electric wheelbarrow for help building the trails. That should be a hit with all the mountain bikers out there. I imagine he used a one wheel for the front tire. We did that here in Denver a few years ago. That was a lot of fun. Stan was asking if there's any news from InMotion after their award-winning P6 drop. Any news from InMotion? We don't have any news from InMotion.
Nope.
They don't talk to us. Any Chinese trips scheduled for 26? You going to China, Brady?
I'll go. Who wants to go?
Yeah, I would go. We don't have anything scheduled right now, though. It's hard being out of the country. It's hard being. I mean, we're already away from home so much on the road, and then it's like
Oh yeah, when you leave the country, you're just everything's on pause.
it was like 24 hours on a plane, and then it takes another like day or two just to get acclimated. Actually, it's like, what is it? How many hours was it?
It was like 24-hour journey to get to
But
touch
then-
the ground.
But
in
then
China.
when you land, you're on the middle of the next day. So if you leave, so when you go to China, your body thinks it's noon, but it's actually midnight because they're in the future. And then when you come home, you leave at 7 p.m. their time, and then you arrive here at 7 p.m. the same day. So you like go back in time. It's crazy.
It's the worst. It's the worst coming back.
Yeah.
I really have problems going to China, but when on the way back, it's so hard. Then probably like a week after you get back, you're just waking up 2 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. And then by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're exhausted, so tired that you have to go lay down.
Yeah, China's a haul. Stan was also wondering why companies haven't developed wagons, racks, or trailers accessories for our wheels.
There's that one guy that does the rack on the back of the cars now. You can put like multiple wheels.
That thing's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I think they have a hard enough time just producing a wheel that doesn't fall apart.
I wonder how humidity plays into it when you have wheels on the back of the car. You know, you're driving down the road and all that air is pumping past them. Like, do you think condensation is building up on those battery packs more than it would inside the car?
Not in Denver.
No.
We don't have any condensation.
I was just thinking like on the East Coast, what it'd be like. I don't know. Probably not a problem.
I'm gonna try to add photo gallery here. Let's see if we can do a photo gallery. That would be cool, huh?
Yeah.
And show some pictures. Show some pictures. Anybody else out there? Welcome to Amped HQ Live. I am your host, Seth Johnson. This is my co-host, Willie Brady, a.k.a. Brady, a.k.a. the White Cobra. No, that's Turbo.
Oh my God.
Turbo's the White Cobra. A.k.a. Let's see. The White Cobra. No, that's Turbo.
Oh my God. So I can't see any of that stuff you're seeing right now.
Turbo's the White Cobra. Well, I'm going to go through some pictures. So I'm putting a photo gallery up on the screen right now. The White Cobra. No, that's Turbo.
Oh my God. So I can't see any of that stuff you're seeing right now.
Turbo's the White Cobra. Well, I'm going to go through some pictures. So I'm putting a photo gallery up on
I just see
screen
your
the White Cobra. No, that's Turbo.
jumping. Oh my God. Screen. So I
You're on
can't see any
Zoom.
of that stuff you're seeing right now.
Turbo's the White Cobra. Well, I'm going to go through some pictures. So I'm putting a photo gallery up on
I just see
screen
your
right now. The White Cobra. No, that's Turbo.
jumping. Oh my God. Screen.
We are new at this, folks. This is our first live, so welcome. Welcome to the first Amped Electric Games Live. We're going to go through some photos here. So many of you guys know it was, so Lemonade Float Fest was both an EUC and a one-wheel event. So we happen to have some EUC photos here. These are all the photos. see if I can get this. Let's give you guys kind of a best view here. There we go. All right. So we got tons of photos. It was a lot of fun. This guy Tim was really cool. Remember Tim?
I don't see these photos. Where are they? Oh, I'm on a commercial right now.
He's on a commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Tim was really cool.
Mhm.
He was the he's kind of like the volunteer coordinator out at Let It Ride, or what, Lemonade Float Fest. I get all mixed up. I'm all discombobulated. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was one wheel riding. We got Greg Ingram
Oh,
here.
yeah.
He was riding one wheel. So let us know down in the comments, you guys. What do you guys ride? Wheelbarrows, one wheels, UCs. So Quinn said he used the front fork of an e-bike on the wheelbarrow, put a solid axle on the back, so you could just ride it around, ride around in the bucket. That's pretty smart.
That'd be cool.
Next one, he'll use a one-wheel hub and make it like a regular wheelbarrow. You walk by, and that's cool. Double audio and fixed. Sweet. All right, cool. Yeah, when I added this other screen, we were getting a little bit of double audio, but that should be all set.
Oh.
But let's see some cool pictures from. I want to show some cool pictures from
It's a picture with Greg.
Lemonade.
All the pictures or all the videos I've seen of him recently have been crashes.
Oh, Greg's been crashing. Greg's crashing out.
Been seeing a lot of crashes from Greg.
This is a photo of Bubbles. You know Bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Bubbles Steven. He did really well at Let It Ride this year. Or, jeez, I keep saying that. It's Lemonade. He did really well at Lemonade this year. I think he came in first on the endurance course, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
There were two courses out at Lemonade. There was the Enduro, which was like 7 segments. That was fun.
Yeah.
Setting that up.
That was the best. That was a really good setup, having 7 different racetracks throughout one long 8-mile ride. It felt like that was pretty cool. You just go out, ride the trail, and there's tracks in the trail.
Over on Facebook, we have Patrick Holland. He said, thanks for coming to Oak City. You're welcome. It was our pleasure.
Thank you for
We
coming.
would do it again in a heartbeat. Yeah. 7 segments. So you were out there for like 2 days setting that up. What did you have to do to get that done?
Had to go out and dig in those cables for the Zone 4 timing. And that's where I hit my finger on the cactus. I think you saw that happening before I did it.
I had the camera rolling.
Were you like, oh, he's definitely gonna stick himself. Let me take the camera and set. It was a great shot.
So if you guys didn't see it on Instagram, I had Brady perfectly framed up, and he took the stick and he stuck his hand right into a cactus.
Yeah.
It was
Took 2 times.
it looked a little painful.
Took 2 times for me to feel it. The second time I was like, that was definitely a cactus.
So Stan was talking about, as early adopters, we are early adopters. I've been riding for 6 years. I think I got my wheel in. When did COVID start? 2020? We had this discussion the other day. Like time doesn't make sense.
Time definitely doesn't make sense. It's like 2020,
Yeah.
21,
So this is
or
6
22,
years.
whenever.
Oh my God, I just had my anniversary. It was like May 10th, I think, was when I got my first wheel. 2020. Anyhow, Stan is asking, are we seeing an uptick in riders?
Oh, yeah.
When he was first introduced, he thought kids would eat these up. He has longed for a Marty hoverboard Skateboard. I think EUCs are probably the closest. Well, one wheels are pretty close too, but are we seeing an uptick? We have been seeing a lot of crossover from one wheel to EUC. That seems to be quite a thing. I don't know if people like give up the one wheel completely, but
No, I don't think so. I started riding one wheel a little bit, so I'm crossing over to the other side too, kind of.
oh man, I wonder if I could pull up that video.
No, don't show people that.
let's show
I can't
let's
even
show the
believe I
panel.
admitted that.
Let's
real
show
life.
everybody Willie Brady
Man,
on the one
it's
wheel.
fun. Playing mob ball, that was awesome. And then I wasn't even thinking about how I don't know how to ride. I was just trying to play the game, and I think that made me a better rider.
Yeah, you want to tell them what mod ball is all about?
So mob ball is like, I'm not sure how to explain it. I don't really play games like that, like team games. It's like football, hockey, soccer, all those games combined into one with on a one wheel.
Yeah. So you have like a soccer ball, and then there's a goal on each end of the field, and you can't touch the ball with your hands. You have like a pugil stick, and you're like battering the ball around, and you have to get it into the other guy's goal. It's tons of fun. If you haven't played it before, I highly recommend it. I don't know if it's just a Denver thing, but it's tons of fun.
I think that should be something we do at AMPS.
I'd be into that.
Set up a mob ball court.
Stan asked, is Maribel married?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Not sure what her marital status is. What are your thoughts on one wheel board brands? Gozmillo specifically. I haven't heard of that one. Also wonder what you think about one wheel's invalid patents due to the Segway patent for the one wheel board. I am not a lawyer. I don't think you are either.
No.
We are not lawyers, but one of the reasons why we created USA FLT was to allow all brands to participate in a series, in a sanctioned sporting series. So if you haven't been to usaflt.com, head over there and check it out. You can learn more about the sport. You can see the standings of where everybody ranks, where everybody stacks up against the competition. And I don't really have any strong feeling of one board over the other. I know that I talked to the Fungineers guys at Oak City. They seemed really cool, Jay and them. And it's really kind of I feel like if you don't buy a one wheel, it's kind of like buying a Begode EUC. You have to work on it yourself often. So just buy the Vesk wheels knowing that you may have to open it up. You may have to do some work. That one wheel wants to keep those other brands out of the competition because they're faster.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely faster. Whenever somebody's on one of those custom boards, they blow everyone else away.
Yep. Yeah, Quinn said they should let their stranglehold over the U.S. market go. I agree, but that's not how corporations in America work. Want to maintain as much control as possible. One wheel's that the whole right to repair issue where if you open your board, if you disconnect the battery, you have to like either send it in or do some voodoo in order to get it to turn back on again. It's kind of a mess.
They definitely got faster over the past couple of years, though.
Yeah,
Where it's now
GTS
cool. It's awesome
is
watching them
fast.
race.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we were at Oak City Shredfest, they had that radar gun, Indy Speed Control Speed Challenge.
Mhm.
and they were doing like, I think they clocked them at like 40 plus miles an hour on a one wheel. I have an XR personally. Top speed on that, it's about 18. I did do 23 miles an hour on it one time. I would not recommend. Will not do that again. Because on the one wheel, on the EUC, if you exceed the power, if you go 100% PWMs, since you're leaning forward, it'll just carry you forward. On the one wheel, you're kind of balanced. So once you get up to greater speed than what the wheel will do, it will just start. It becomes a balance board, and you're just kind of doing this. So, and that's what you got to do to win races. You got to push them. But now, Luke Austin has 168 volt one wheel.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I always got scared when I stepped on the one wheels because you can see the tire right there and your foot is right next to it. And I'm always thinking I'm going to get my foot stuck in it or something. And I saw that big tire and I thought the same thing. Like, what if my foot gets stuck in there somewhere? Right? It's pretty crazy.
Well, you had the Overlanders, I think, those like the footholds on the one wheel.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow! I didn't realize I was
the normal one wheels don't have those like hooks on the front and the back. A lot of guys will do the Overlanders will be the hooks on the front and the back, or they'll do the flight fins, which are kind of the middle, kind of hooks that come out. So it's really whether you want to push out when you go catch air, or you want to pull in when you catch air.
And some people now are putting like full bindings on, where you ratchet yourself into it or whatever.
Yeah, that's nuts. No thanks. I'm good with that.
I don't know. I could see how that's cool.
Quinn said there's you can flash the VESC firmware to the one wheel GT.
Really?
What? That's crazy. On your stock controller FM board. Put VESC firmware on your stock controller FM board. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I got you. That's sick. That's smart. You probably can't go back, I imagine, once you do that. So yeah, what's coming up? We got so I was talking to Denton, Backcountry EUC, the other day. He was telling me about a bunch of work that he was doing out at Seek and Shred on the trails. They rented like a machine.
Yeah, they had an excavator there.
And he said that, well, actually, it's kind of funny what Zach was calling it. Calling the jump park is calling it Dentonville.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Bentonville. Dentonville.
It's Dentonville. Yep. That's cool.
So if you head to Oak City Shred Fest, you could check out, not Oak City, goddamn, there's so many events. I just get so confused. Seek and Shred Fest. If you're going out there, they got all new lines, all new trails. It's sick. He was telling me about log jumps that are like 20-foot drops and like just, but he said everything has a beeline, so you can kind of go around.
It must have been really cool for Denton because he's a landscaper and he got to take his landscaping into his riding by taking that excavator and doing whatever Zach thought of that he wished he could have done all the time. He was telling me that he always wanted to have like a big machine come in and do a lot of work, and it was a good combination, those two getting together.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I think we were at Lemonade when that was happening. They were doing like a dig.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Day.
They were gonna come to Lemonade, but it was the week that they rented the excavator, so they couldn't.
That's fun. This is a lot of fun. These events are great. If you guys haven't been out to an event, you guys should go. Make sure you get out there. They are It's just a great place to go and see all the people that you only typically see on Instagram or Facebook. You can actually put a name with a face. And a lot of them will do clinics as well. So the pros come out and they'll do clinics like we're doing at Amped. So you can come out and you can actually like level up your riding skills too. That's what another great thing about the events. Quinn was saying that he has a 3D printer and you can drop the controller in. Well, you can just drop the controller right in. And you could likely put the firmware back on, but technically it's illegal, of course, like everything else we do. And he said he's going to Northwest Electric Fest, so that's the next one
Yeah.
after. Or is Battle of Dubuque? I don't. When is Battle of Dubuque? Battle Butte. One wheel. Oh, that's July. So yeah. So it'll be Shred Fest. It'll be Seek and Shred, and then Battle at the Butte, and then Northwest Electric Fest after that. And then after that is gonna be Will Life Rally.
Mhm.
And then you've got Camp Shred, and then you have Windman, and then Amped Electric Games, October 1st through the 4th, which we're really excited about because we're bringing back One Wheels. They never really left. We just didn't have enough signups in 2025 to really do any kind of races or anything like that. So we're really excited to bring actual structured USA FLT one wheel racing back to Amped again this year. We did do the one wheel underground finals in 2024.
Yeah, Thunderdome is looking like it's going to be a lot better now that they're doing all that work to it for the one wheels.
Yeah.
I used to love watching the one wheels on Thunderdome. The first couple of years at Amped, that was awesome. Got like Enrique that does both the one wheel and AUC.
Yeah, we'll do Thunderdome, and then we're thinking Family Flow,
Yeah.
and then we're hoping to get Fireline too. We haven't heard back on that one yet.
Mhm.
Quinn said that is quite the list of events. Amped is making so much impact for the community. We love to hear that. Thank you. We appreciate that. It's a lot of work. We've been at it for a while now. Started in 2022, and there really weren't a ton of events back then. It was just I think AVS was just getting started. I think Seek and Shred might have just got started that year too. But prior to that, there was Jesse Garnier's West Wheel. There was the Donkey Rides. I don't know if anybody remembers that. The Donkey Rides was
Hyper Donkey?
No, not Hyper Donkey. Not hyperdonkey.com, our IT sponsor. Thank you, Brady. Let's drop that in anywhere we can. Hyperdonkey.com, the Amped Electric Games and USA EUC official IT provider. Head to hyperdonkey.com, learn more about co-location and managed IT services. Yeah, Donkey Rides. They should have been sponsored by Hyperdonkey,
Right?
actually. So that was Merlin Fish, Ray, Rockney, Shibby Time, Brian Norris, up there in Seattle. Me and the Fast Boys, aka the Electric Voodoo Crew, we went to that. We hit all the bike parks around Seattle. It's so much fun. And then I think we went to Post Canyon in Oregon after that. And that Post Canyon, that jump is really where Shibby like got sent into the mainstream when he did that giant jump with no gear
Yeah.
on an RS.
That was after the bus, right?
Nope. It was before the bus.
Really?
Yep. It was before
So the bus must have been small for him then.
the bus was small.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
It seemed so big then, though.
Seemed, yeah. I mean, it was. It was. I think one of the problems with the bus was the angle of the ramp was kind of wonky.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 9-foot transition circle, and it was pretty wonky. It was like really steep at the top. So yeah, I am stoked to get out to Shredfest. Seek and Shred. There will be USA EUC sanctioned races there and USA FLT. If you guys haven't signed up for those websites yet, please go and sign up. If you're a racer, you can sign up as an athlete. If you're a fan, you can sign up as a fan. You'll get notified when new races happen, when your people you follow get photos posted to their profile. It's really cool. It's got, here, maybe I can pull it up here.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next race to see how the points change.
Quinn said if you ever need somewhere to hang out in between Seattle and Portland, hit him up. He's in Olympia.
Awesome. We'll be there.
That's kind of near Post Canyon, I think. Like, what are you, west of Post Canyon, Quinn? I think it's pretty close to Post Canyon. Post Canyon's crazy.
That's one part of the country I've never been to yet.
Oh, man.
The Northwest. Never been up there yet.
Yeah, we're hoping to get up there for sure. All right, so let's pull up USA EUC. See if I can do this.
That's where Josh Fagerness is.
Fagerness. I was just going to pull him up right now. Oh, I got your message. We got no sound. Thank you, Quinn. Let me add that microphone over there. This is a learning experience. We appreciate you being in the audience and helping us get these problems figured out. So 1 second, we'll be right back. All right, we should have sound now. All right, so thank you, Quinn. We got sound back. So hey, we are talking about USA EUC, and these are the season standings. For the season, we've had, let's count them. We've had King of the Motos, King of the Hammers, Let It Ride 5, Westworld Nationals, Lemonade Float Fest, Oak City Shred Fest. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events. And over 6 events, our current standings are Zach Darnell in first place, followed closely by, this is for the off-road, by the way. This is off-road standings. Followed closely by Justin Davis, Joshua Fagerness, Matt Burt, and Cooler Joe Greska in 5th place.
If Cooler Joe can get a working, decent V14 Pro or something from anybody, he'd probably end up winning Seek and Shred.
Joe is an amazing rider.
He never rides on a wheel that's put together, though. He's always riding on wheels that are barely running.
And so, as you guys can see, when you're on USA EUC, you can click on the riders, and you can see photos from their events. So they've got some cool photos in here. He's done 10 races. Cooler Joe's been in 10 races. Have we done 10 races? Oh, that's race segments. So yeah, he's been in 10 races with 0 wins. He's like consistent 4th place. But on the standings, he is currently in 5th place. And I don't think that they heard what these points mean.
All right. So the points are separating the time away from the winner of each race. So these points, you can see how Zach, Justin, and Josh are really close to each other, and they really are. They're really close to each other.
We've got Amber Davis in the chat. She said, Justin, yay, Justin, keep up the awesome work. Oh, yeah. You too, Amber. I believe that's his wife, and she is, or maybe not. She has, Amber, how are you related? You're related. Let us know how you're related. Give you a shout out. But yeah, Justin Davis is an amazing rider. He is one of the guys that really takes this sport seriously.
Yeah, last race, Let It Ride, he was like, when you see me at Seek and Shred, I'm going to be shredded. So he's been training and preparing for Seek and Shred right now. It's going to be awesome to see Justin. I think he really wants to take first. I know he does.
Yeah.
And if he got first, he'd probably have a 00, because didn't he win? I think he won one already, so he would have 2 zeros, and then he'd be in first.
Okay. So he just needs to take another top podium, and he will be in first. Justin Davis is one of those riders that eats, drinks, sleeps, breathes, training, riding, and getting ready for these races. It's really cool to see true athletes coming up in our sport. I'm not saying that we didn't have true athletes before. I guess what I'm saying is that people are really starting to take EUC racing seriously now, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, Justin's one of those people that I've always thought were going to come out eventually and get into the sport, because Justin's like a racer. He's not just an electric unicycle racer. His mindset is like racing. Everything he does, give him something and he'll race it. So there's a lot of people out there, and I think once they discover electric unicycle racing and how much fun it is and the similarities between all the other sports, I think a lot of people are going to start switching over to racing electric unicycles.
Yeah, there's definitely potential for some crossover there. So you guys, if you want, you can go to usaeuc.com. You can click on Justin's profile. You can see photos of Justin. You can see his race results all broken down. And then there's also a news article that we wrote about Justin. So you can learn more about how he trains and his family and his career. So there's a lot of information there at USA EUC that you can check out. All right, let's go into the enduro stats, where Justin Davis currently has a 00.
Oh, okay.
He's done 5 enduros. He's currently sitting at 0, which means at least 2 of those he got 0 points. And he is followed by Lawrence, who made a showing out at Lemonade.
Hmm.
And he's got 4 races under his belt. He's at 23 points. And Zach Darnell out of Folsom, California, he is at 53 points right now. So those are your top pro racers in the both the off-road category as well as the enduro category. So there's tons of information that you can find on USA EUC. That's something that we built in-house. So for those of you that don't know, in my previous life, I was a software developer and made websites and web applications for healthcare, financial, real estate, mortgage, all types of different industries. So when I saw that we really needed something to track points and keep everybody, and we had been talking about the sanctioning for a while, but then one day I came out and I was like, USA EUC, let's do it. It was like January. No, it was like December, right? We spun it up.
Hmm.
We started putting events on the schedule, and here we are. So we all have one place to track all of the points and all of the photos. I think one of the cool things about USA EUC is the fact that we just have one place to go. And you can see all of the standings, the photos, the race results, and all that stuff. So like I said, if you guys haven't signed up for USA EUC, or that's for EUC, or One Wheel USA FLT, please head on over to those sites, check them out, get signed up, sign up as a fan or an athlete or a volunteer. We could definitely use volunteers out at these events. Or before the events, we could use people got tons of video that we could use. Some help with that, with video editing, photo editing, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to get involved, head on over to those websites or shoot us a DM at Amped Electric Games on Instagram or at Wheelie Brady on Instagram.
Anybody have some nice tracks to ride on?
Quinn said, what are your thoughts on vibe coding? Great for websites, but a little scary to use for VESC firmware stuff. Don't want my remote signal being buggy. My thoughts on vibe coding. So from what I understand, vibe coding is when you don't do any coding. You just trust the computer is going to get it right. I think that is scary. I think when you have a software development background and you can get into the code and tweak the code, or when you see it start to go crazy, you can kind of reel it back in. I think vibe coding, I think software development, I think classic software development as we know it is done. I think that everybody from now on will be doing some version of vibe coding. I know that from the software industry perspective that most people have already switched to automated coding. It makes sense. But when you set it up correctly, where you have a remote code repository, and the only way that code can get in there is through a manual review where you're actually like looking at the code and making sure that things aren't getting injected in there and stuff like that. So there's kind of a gate. I do know that there are software developers out there in the EUC and One Wheel industry that do automated pull requests and automated commits. That is a little bit scary. But for VESC firmware stuff, I don't know. I would definitely give it a shot. Why not? Like you don't want your remote signal being buggy. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're doing. I would love to see a VESC EUC. Think with a VESC EUC, and we have seen them before. Um, that fella in Seattle made one like 5 years ago. It took a lot of debugging, but he did get it right. Some of the things that I think would be cool with the VESC in the EUC would be the slip detection. So when you go into the air, you would activate the slip detection and you wouldn't be able to overspin the tire. That would be really cool to have on the EUC side for jumping or for acrobatic tricks. It would make doing jumps and flips and spins, 360s, things like that, like so much easier. Because right now, when you go into the air and you go to do like a spin, a 180 or a 360, oftentimes the pedals will kind of do this. Unless you could jump and do a flat spin in the air, which is very, very difficult. The wheel will take over and it will start to spin and you'll get that gyroscopic effect and it will pull you in that direction. Whereas if the EUCs had slip detection, which I believe is built into the VESC, then that wouldn't be a problem. Quinn said he made a VESC EUC and he got the parts from Mitch. Mitch is the guy that I was talking about. Mitch is a cool guy. He came to Amped one. Mitch, do you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to do the flips
Mm-hmm.
on the bag. Yeah, Mitch is cool.
There were a few people doing flips, Amped one.
Dylan,
Yep.
I think Dylan did a flip over the bus,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's videos of that.
That was crazy.
2022. That was in 2022. People doing flips on electric unicycles at Amped Electric Games.
Quinn said he's a fan of Nosfed. He hopes that they'll make a VESC.
I tried that. Eon. I think that's the
Aeon?
new one.
Yep.
That's nice. Feels really nice. Similar to like probably the Falcon Pro suspension feeling, like almost like a pogo stick. The one I was on. Felt really good. Felt fun. It was light. It was really light.
Michael Fuller came into the chat. He gave us 50 stars.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. If we had I wonder if these work.
You can make them work, right?
We're going to get our sound pad working. We can give you guys the sound effects. We actually just spun this up like really quick. And like Brady was like, we got to go live. And I said, all right, let's do it.
And we'll be live tomorrow too.
Same time,
Yep.
around 11.
Whenever, all the time.
Oh, my battery is going dead on my laptop.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh, you can plug it into that this one or whatever you plug. There was a second port. Oh, you don't have anywhere to plug it in.
I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. What do you guys want to talk about? Secret Shred is coming up. VESC UCs are cool. Float Wheel's cool. Fungineers are cool. We love everybody. Love all the brands. Got no complaints here.
There's so many more brands in One Wheel.
So many more brands than One Wheel.
In One Wheel, like One Wheels, they have so many different companies in there. Whereas EUC is just a few things.
We got the Float Wheel. And correct me if I'm wrong, Quinn, but the Fungineers Float Wheel. I believe Fungineers is Float Wheel. And then you've got just roll your own VESC. That's an option. I think Float Wheel was the first kind of one that you could order. And I think you have to I'm not sure if it's still like this, but you had to pay Bitcoin or something to get it sent to you. I'm going to add another camera. Let's see here. So Brady, what are you doing to get ready for Seek and Shred?
Um, hmm, I really don't know. So I mean everything. Getting the cameras ready, playing with cameras. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing to get ready for Seek and Shred. Everything.
Sorry guys, I'm playing with my camera, trying to get it because my laptop's going dead, so I gotta charge it.
I keep trying to do like reels and stuff for Seek and Shred, but we don't have that much footage. But like after this year, we will. After this year, we'll have a ton of stuff to put out for Seek and Shred.
Yeah, that's always a problem. Having stuff. Boop boop boop.
We have stuff, but not like lots of stuff. I want lots of stuff.
Yeah, we have minimal footage from Seek and Shred. I think I went one year. It was like 2022, I want to say.
Late 2022, yeah.
But I tried to find my footage the other day and I couldn't find it anywhere. We're gonna go to full Brady mode. We're gonna go to full Brady. You're taking over for a second while I
All right. So yeah, here I am. Full screen now. What's up, everybody? 5 people in here. How you doing?
All right, I'm back.
That's back.
We kind of hacked this together. So this is the fruit of our labors. So anyway, yeah. Secret Shred's gonna be fun. Northwest Electric Fest, that's another one that I've been to. Let's see. So Quinn said Float Wheel and Fungineers are different companies. Very good to know. One Wheel, Float Wheel ADV, and Atom, Fungineers, Fun Wheel. Got it. Okay. And Float Wheel Gen 1 was a few months before the Gen 1 Fun Wheel kit. Fungineers always take regular credit cards. Float Wheel only takes crypto payments, but not Bitcoin. They use USDC. Quinn, you are a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much for clarifying that. We've gotten pretty immersed in the EUC scene for quite a while, so it is cool to get more into the One Wheel stuff, especially with the advent of USA FLT. All right. I'm going to figure this out. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, guys, for the wonkiness here. I'll get Brady. All right. Laptop is plugged in. Laptop is plugged in on. We are now good to go to keep on talking about events, about UCs, about One Wheels, editing, vibe coding, all of the things here at Amped Electric Games HQ. It's a beautiful day outside here in Denver, Colorado. I need to get back on my wheel. I don't even know if it has pads on it. I think the last time I rode it, it was padless, but I think that you did like the tire and everything on it. Should be good
it's a
to
new
go.
tire now. It's all good. Your wheel's good.
Nice.
Good to go. No pads on it.
I gotta
You're good to
find.
go.
I gotta find some pads to put on it. Also have the Rocket. Were the pads still on the Rocket?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'll just use those pads. Anyhow, we have some pretty amazing trails around here. Michael Fuller said he's just here to learn. Michael Fuller was the guy in yellow at, I believe, Michael, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were at Oak City.
Mm-hmm.
novice class, I believe, racing. He did really well. Got some good photos of him. And that is the best place to learn. So he said he's here to learn. Events are the best place to learn. Or riding with somebody that's better than you. That's another great way to learn.
Monkey see, monkey do. It's the best to
Right.
ride with somebody better than you.
Quinn said, "What company in the PEV space do you think I should apply to work at?"
Amped Electric Games.
Yeah, I wish I could say we were hiring. What do you do, Quinn? What's your specialty? Being in the Washington area, I imagine you're into tech, but I could be wrong. Most of the companies in the PEV space are located in China. I think InMotion now has that warehouse or something that they're doing in
Mhm.
LA or outside of LA. You could hit up Albert, depending on, I don't know. It's tough to say. It's a tough job market right now. There's not a lot of jobs open. A lot of AI coming in, doing AI stuff, which is hurting a lot of people. Yeah, it's tough to say. You could always start a company. That's an option. Sounds like you have some experience with Vesk, so you might be able to do some Vesk tuning. That might be something to do. You could also hit up some of the battery companies. I think the battery companies are doing really well. So you've got what's it, Shy Battery, Shy Battery out of Chicago. You got Indy Speed Control. They do aftermarket batteries.
Mhm.
G Million would like us to talk about the future of Amped Electric Games and USAFLT.
Ooh. Well, Amped Electric Games is going to have a lot to follow because they're going to be following USA, EUC, and FLT all over the place, doing the media and everything. That's what's going to be happening. We got a lot of big races in the future that will be added to the schedule eventually, and a lot of big things coming up. A lot of big stuff.
Yep. Yeah, so Brady said it really well. USA, FLT, USA, EUC, and Amped Electric Games are all kind of attached at the hip, so to speak. So where there is USA, FLT, Amped Electric Games will be. We were out at Lemonade. We did Amped Electric Games did all of the timing for the sanctioned races. Then we went to Oak City Shredfest. We did all of the timing for the sanctioned USA EUC, USA FLT races. So anywhere that there is a sanctioned USA EUC or USA FLT event, you can pretty much be guaranteed that we Amped will be there in some capacity. The mission of Amped Electric Games is to grow these sports, to grow PEV sports beyond what they are now. We are highly compelled by the mental health benefits of riding and of community. And so that's kind of our driving force. And we want to get more people riding. And we feel like the best way to do that is by getting out to these events and broadcasting them or doing photos or doing videos and really letting the world know that these events are happening. Because without us, it's tough. It's tough. The events have a lot of work already on their hands by running the events. And unless they, pay big bucks for a photographer, videographer, a lot of stuff just happens and then it's done. Nobody knows it happened. So that's really the big thing that Amped is all about. The future of USA FLT and USA EUC is to continue to be sanctioning bodies for PEV racing, one wheels, UCs, and to give people a central location to learn more about the upcoming events, the events that have happened, the athletes that come out to these events. Heck, maybe even the bands that play. We did a pre interview with the lead singers of the band Snaked Ick, and we posted that up on USA FLT. So that's Heather Grail, Laura Dobbs, and I always forget her name. It escaped. Her name escapes me. I'm gonna have to look it up. Anyway, 3 of the pro women's riders kind of created a band. Here, I'll pull it up over here. Actually, I've got the screen already up. So let me just flip over there, and we'll head over to. We wanted to do this anyway because we wanted to look at the USA FLT standings. But yeah, here they are. So Laura and Sarah Meeker. I didn't even have to look up her name, Sarah Meeker. So Sarah Meeker is the other member of Snaked Ick. So let's go take a look at the standings. I hope that answered your question, Jay Malone. If you have any follow-up batteries, let me know. Chi Battery Systems. Chai, I called it Chai. Yeah, Chi Battery. They seem like pretty cool guys. They've got a bunch of stuff going on over there. So over on the USA FLT standings, we've got Jay Odenikov, top of the standings with 134 points. We've got Joshua Ledford, the top with 221 points, and then followed by Connor Chappell. Now, you guys may be asking why somebody ranked with 0 points wouldn't be above or at the top. It's because he's only had 1 race. So the standings first look at people that have had 2 or more races because that is required in order to be officially on the standings. So you've got Jay, he's in first place in the off-road category, followed by Josh and then Connor Chappell. But Connor doesn't really count yet because he doesn't have battery system. Okay, I got you. And then for the excursion races, we've only done 1 on the one-wheel side. So there was no excursion race at Oak City because it was a team race, so we didn't count it. So you've got Emiliano in first, Jay in second, and Clayton Dawson in third. Wow, the points on the one-wheel side are crazy. 0.37. Jay's got 0.37.
Oh, yeah.
And Clayton has 7 points. So those are the points for the excursion on the one-wheel side. I think when you do that, your face isn't. And then Jerome and then Josh Harbert in 5th place. For the women, pro off-road, we've got Heather Grail in first with 606 points. Ashley Ganan in second with 0 points. And Leah Kellum with 0 points. And like I said before, the reason that these have 0 points and they aren't at the top is because they've only raced in 1 race.
So hopefully a lot of these people then that only did 1 race are going to be at Seek and Shred and get that second race in there. Could move them up a lot in the standings.
So Jay Malone said he is excited for the future of one-wheel racing. We are as well with the advent of USA FLT, and you have the Best of the West thing going on now too.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Yep.
And for those of you that don't know, the Best of the West is Let It Ride, Seek and Shred, Shredfest, and Northwest Electric Fest. So it's going to be kind of a Western final.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll take all the top winners from those 3 races, and then we'll have a Western final, which will be pretty cool. So that's exciting. I go ahead.
I don't know.
You were going to say something.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. I'm excited for the future of EUC and one wheel racing. I think that there could be a time in the future where we are in stadiums or at motocross tracks or, larger events. That's the goal.
The Beast of the East, yeah.
Oh, Beast of the East.
Yep.
That one's a little different, though. I don't know if they're doing like a championship or if you just... I'm not sure how that one works. I know the winner of one gets the ticket to the next event, and then maybe at the end they see... It's a little bit of a different format. But Beast of the East is cool. You've got... Wheel Scorchers in that one. I think Float Life Fest. You've got Wheel Life Rally is in that one as well.
I was going to say before, like the one big sponsor could get all of this broadcasted live at races. Like if one big sponsor stepped up, you can be watching these like in ESPN sports. That's all it would take.
That's what it's going to take. That's
you and me can't video the whole entire thing and live stream it and switch the cameras and do all the stuff and everything. We're doing as much as we can right now.
We tried that. We tried that for years. we took 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
You need 12 people and about $30,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah. So we just need that big sponsor to step up. In the future, you're going to be able to turn on TV and watch electric racing.
Quinn said he's interested in attaching a device to the EUC to track the DC motor power and get real-time streams on each racer.
That would be cool. I think you'd have to use the Bluetooth connection on the board, though, and then they lose that as a rider.
Yeah.
So if you can figure that out, let us know.
Yeah, we think that it's going to take a manufacturer giving us some kind of a serial output, which would be really cool. I think InMotion probably already has that technology built in.
That'd be awesome.
And I have seen some riders, I think it was in Russia or France or somewhere over there, they were able to do that. They were able to get it, the real-time stats onto the screen of like a GoPro. I think in order to do that, like Brady said, you have to disconnect your darkness spot or your UC world. So you no longer have the ability to control the wheel. So if you're cool with not having that and doing the output, then you could do it. There is technology exists right now to be able to do that. But I agree. I think if we're gonna get to a point where we're like NASCAR or F1, Formula One racing, where you could see like all the stats on the racer and everything. So it's definitely on our radar, and we definitely want to make it happen. It's going to take, like Brady said, sponsorship. It's going to take money, but we could definitely make it happen. And there's so many smart people in this industry that are doing so many cool things. Like, I'm amazed every day. There's cool stuff coming out. One of the things that really impressed me was that headlight that adjusts, the Grizzly headlight. I think there was another company that was doing that as well. So when you're going uphill, the headlight will actually adjust, and downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So it will kind of lock in and follow you. I'm not a big fan of having additional like moving parts on my wheel personally, just because I feel like they would be kind of fragile the way that I treat wheels and the way that you treat wheels.
Mm.
But for street riding, I think it's cool. For off-road riding, I typically will drop my wheel sometimes down a mountain. I'm not sure that. I'm not sure the wheel would. I'm not sure the accessories would continue to live. So hey guys, this is the Amped HQ live stream. Thank you for joining us. I am Seth Johnson, aka eRide Life, and this is my illustrious co-host
Brady.
Where can people find you?
Right here. You can find me on I'm Wheelie Brady on Instagram.
Willie Brady on
and all the
Instagram.
other places.
We said. So thank you for joining us. We are talking about all things Amped Electric Games, Amped, as well as the other events. If you guys haven't yet, hit the thumbs up button for us, please. We appreciate that. And like and subscribe. It helps us more than you know. The more followers we have, the bigger, the more events we could do, the more sponsors we can get. So we really appreciate you watching. We really appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. G Malone said, has anyone from ORL reached out about one-wheel racing? Do any of your events overlap? It'd be interesting to see how next season's racing will play out with 2 orgs now.
Your mic went off? Or no? No, it's still going.
So has anyone from ORL reached out about one-wheel racing? No. I think we are... I mean, we're both racing organizations, but we allow VESC and footholds and battery upgrades and whatever you want to do. If you want to ride the Luke Austin 60-pound 16-inch wheel in one of our races, you're allowed to do that. We also do Clydesdale. We also do Legends. We also do Women's Legends. So we're kind of coming in and picking up where some of the ORL was leaving people behind. So if you came to an event and you didn't have a one-wheel branded one-wheel, you couldn't race. And so that's kind of the point of our system, USA FLT, is to allow anybody to race. And
we're also willing to talk with anybody. We just haven't spoke with anybody there yet. I mean, we'll work with any race organization to make this all one under one thing, like where everybody is unified together.
Under a point system that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that's been the problem with a lot of these other sanctioning bodies, is the points system are theirs. They own the point system, and for us to work together, we all need to agree on a common point system.
Yeah, just throughout, so that everything is comparable throughout all the races.
Yep. His other question was, do any of our events overlap? No, not so far. I think ORL only did 3 races this year. And so I'm not sure if they pulled out of some of the events or the events pulled out of ORL, but they definitely have a limited schedule this year. And then the other thing I heard was that you can just show up at their final event and qualify there. So that's interesting to do it that way, because with our events, you have to do at least 2 in order to be on the rankings. So for theirs, you could just show up, qualify, and win the race. So you don't have to go to the other events, which is interesting. Yeah. So Quinn said, what if Amped tracking device connected to their EUC and rebroadcast it to their phone? Quinn, we are actively trying to find a solution for this exact problem. It's something that we would love to see. It's something that I think would push the sport forward. It would give us a way to convey to the audience how their wheels are performing, and show how technical, how many things you're not just riding. You're balancing balancing the batteries, the PWMs, the RPMs. Everything is, the rider has to pay attention to that, and people from the outside looking don't know. I do know that Vesk does currently have this technology, where they can broadcast a Wi-Fi signal. And so we've been talking with a couple companies about how we could kind of port that over to EUC's same functions. And yeah, so they Future Motion requires all stock everything. I think you might be able to do footholds now, but for a while you couldn't even have like upgraded pads, foot pads or anything. I don't know. It's just really, it's on brand for Future Motion because they lock everything down and they want it all like the same way. So, but like I said, it leaves a lot of people out. And one of the other big things about what we're doing is to have a pathway for kids, teens, novice, amateur to work their way through the system and to ascend to that pro level. And I kind of feel like with Race for the Rail, it's more just focused on the pros mostly. And G Malone says, yeah, you can only use for the ORL, you can only use Future Motion branded footholds. So it's very on brand for Future Motion to do that. But yeah, the future of EUC racing and one wheel racing. What do you think, Brady? Where do you think it's going?
It depends where the community wants to take it, because we're doing as much as we can here. It's what everyone else is going to do is step up and bring it to the future, really.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, we got the races now. Wheels are getting faster. Everyone watches us everywhere we go. You can't get on a wheel and have people not look at you and be like, wow, I wish I was you. So it's going to take off. Someone's going to step up, and this is going to take off.
Yep. And if you're just joining us, this is the Amped HQ Live. I see we have 10 people watching. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're from and what you ride. We love to hear about that. Drop us a like, drop us a follow or a subscribe. We really appreciate that. Today we are talking about all things USA EUC and USA FLT, which are one wheel and electric unicycle racing. We may have people in here that have no idea what we do. So let's show them. This is a good time to pull up some
racing.
Let's pull up some photos. So we've got, this is Jay. Jay's profile is not active, so he doesn't have any profiles. Let's pull up Josh. Let's see if he's got some photos. He does. So this is Josh Ledford. This was at Oak City Shredfest. This is kind of an action shot of Josh on the one wheel there, taking some air over Hoppy Hill. That's the first jump there at Oak City Shredfest. Got another shot here of Josh on the one wheel. And some more air shots. I love these shots where you've got like the guys in the air, you got the action, you got the dust coming up, you got the amped flag in the background. It's just so cool. It's really cool. USA, EUC.
I always see those pictures and I'm like thinking about 10 years from now, and people are looking back at those pictures and being like, those were when we were riding those slow boards, you know?
Right.
Like, what's it going to be like in 10 years if this is what it looks like right now?
These are EUC's electric unicycles. I always compare it skiing to snowboarding.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
one wheel is more like snowboarding and EUC is more like skiing, where your feet are parallel or perpendicular. This is the guy we just did a feature on, Drew Hawkins. Yep, that's right. That's Drew Hawkins doing a little double pedal grab there. Drew Hawkins ended up on the ground off of the start. So this is an action shot of Drew with his face in the dirt. There was a tangle up there at the start of Oak City Shredfest, which was a shame. We've got Drew catches some air here over the Thunder. I can't remember what they called it. It was like the
There
Thunder
was a name for that. Yeah.
Thunder Valley Triple or something. They called it there at Oak City. So yeah, you guys can come and check out all the photos from all the different events.
Look at that triple though. That's crazy.
That was wild.
I saw that, and that's what I wanted to do at first, but I'm not trying to do that right now. But yeah, it's doable. You could definitely send it there.
So we have some more questions. How many registered riders do you have for Amped this year? Let's take a look. Oh, for Amped, the event. I think there's like probably we've gone through two price levels because we started at like 149, 159, and we're at 169. They were like, I want to say they were like 10 or 15 in each price level. So that's like 20, 25 registered riders so far. And Jay asks, is there any chance there'll be enough riders to have separate age classes in addition to the open classes? JZO, front range riders.
Probably not this year.
Well, we're doing a master's class, right?
Oh yeah. There's masters. There's teens.
Yeah. We
There's,
have different age groups for sure.
Yeah.
We are doing a master's category this year. It's 40 plus for women, 50 plus for men. So you can enter into the master's class at Amped this year. I just had a birthday. I am now in the master's class. If I still raced, I got my one podium. I'm happy. I got a gold medal at one event.
I think it's awesome to watch the masters go. You know, as a kid, they're like, "Whoa, the masters are going now," and they look up like, "Oh my God, these are the best. These are the and it's really competitive at that level too. When you're over 50 and you want to win, like it's pretty serious.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
And ski racing, I would always think about that when they'd be like, "Oh, the masters are gonna go now," and I would look up like, "Oh, like who are these people?"
They're the masters.
Yeah. I was like, why do they call them the masters?
So if you guys haven't been to USAEUC, you can head over there, usaeuc.com. You can see we have currently 135 registered athletes, 10 plus events, and 196 fans. And from here, you can register as an athlete, a sponsor, a fan. You can join our founding supporters wall. Let's talk a little bit about that. What is the founding supporters wall?
Oof. The founding supporters wall is how we're supposed to get through the rest of the year.
That's right. We have a goal to raise $25,000. In order to do that, you could join our founding supporters by clicking claim your number. And we have a bunch of really cool stuff that you get by joining the founding supporters wall. And there are already several people on here. We want to shout out Mike Stradiot, Timothy Marco, Nikki Friel, Archer Chu, Scott Tu, John Philippe from Canada, Richard Salcedo, HyperDonkey.com, the official IT sponsor for Amped Electric Games and USAEUC, as well as Gage Friend. So when you join the wall, join the founding supporter wall, we have a bunch of swag that you can get: hoodie, t-shirt, snapback hat, a mug, a cool patch, and stickers. And all of this stuff is exclusive merch that is only available through becoming a founding supporter by joining at the local level at $100, the national level at $250, or the Legends level at $500. And from what I've heard from the people that have joined, and what we've seen, the merchandise is really nice. The shirts aren't just like a screen printed. It's actually like embroidered. Like you get the embroidery patch, and then on the sleeve of both the t-shirt and the hoodie, you also get an embroidered established 2026. So when you're at the events, you could show off to everybody that you were one of the first to support USA EUC. And we have the same thing at USA FLT as well. So if you'd like to join to support USA FLT, you can join the wall. We've got myself, Mike Stradiat, Jay Odinikov, and Garrett Smith, who recently joined the wall. And so you get the same type of gear for USA FLT. So you're going to get the nice hoodie, a t-shirt, snapback hat, the mug. I love the mug. I thought I had one right here. I don't. The patch as well as a sticker for the different levels of joining. We also offer sponsorship from the brands that we partner with. We do all kinds of stuff for them as far as like media, photos, and things like that. So if you guys know a sponsor, potential sponsor, drop them down in the comments. Or if you are a potential sponsor, drop it down in the comments. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, because we can get that. We can get that money up right now. We're like at what, 3,000, and trying to get 25. And the reason why we is 25,000 is because getting around to all these events costs a lot of money. It's not just like 25,000 in my pocket. It's 25,000 that we need to get to the next event.
Yeah.
Like, what is that, 3,000 we were at there? So that's what we're running on to get to the next event.
Yeah, 3,900.
Really hard right now, everybody.
Yeah, the gas is killing us. That's the biggest thing. It was like $1,000 each way or something just to get to Oak City.
From event to event, yeah.
So, yeah, when you support USA EUC and USA FLT, you're actually helping us to get to the event so that we can rent timing systems if we need to do that, like we did at Oak City. And also the media and our time. We actually do this full time. So Brady and I are full time working to build these sports and to get more eyeballs on these sports. And so we love you guys and we appreciate your support. And we understand times are tough. If you're not able to support us through cash donations, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe is usually important as well. So,
or just coming to the events with us too.
Yeah.
Just being at the events and
come and help out.
Making it bigger.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of work. We have been blessed by having really good volunteers. Sterling Sturbo.
Oh yeah.
Cooler Joe.
Yep.
And Lawrence, all helping us out.
Declan comes through.
Declan Courant, as well as the racers. One of the things I love about this community is everybody's willing to jump in, do whatever needs to be done. Like we go to the events, we're like, hey guys, we gotta get these flags up, and people will just do it.
Yeah, that's the coolest
thing. Help us out. So it's usually helpful for folks that come out to the events that give us a hand.
Yeah, that's the best part of the events. Once you're at the events, everyone's like, okay, what can we do to make this better? How can we help? What can we do? It's kind of like I wish we could all just be together all day, every day, but we all leave and go back to normal life.
So if you're just joining us, this is the Amped HQ Live. We're talking about USA EUC and USA FLT, one wheel and electric unicycle sanctioning bodies, as well as Amped Electric Games. My name is Seth. You can find me at eRideLife, and he is
Wheelie Brady.
That's right.
You can find me there, Wheelie Brady, everywhere.
And some people wonder, we've got the USA EUC hats on. Do we ride one wheels? We both ride one wheels as well as EUCs, as well as electric dirt bikes or scooters or go-karts or anything like.
I'll ride gas too.
Yeah. We love riding. It's an outlet for us. We love the mental health aspects of getting out there and getting on a wheel or getting on two wheels or whatever it is. I definitely know I have ADHD, and when I get on one of those wheels, it allows my brain to kind of just think about riding. If you ride for a reason, drop it down in the comments. We'd love to hear why you guys ride. And, I've had a lot of hobbies in my life from RC cars to shooting to all sorts of things. And I always come back to riding EUC. It's really sticky. And I think that from what I talk to from other people, I hear that as well. Once you start riding, you don't really hear about people quitting
Not as
riding
much.
very
Not,
often,
no.
unless they have like an accident or something.
Yeah, something really, really has to affect you to probably quit riding.
Yeah.
But I look at people that don't ride and I'm like, you're missing out on life big time. Like if you're not riding an electric unicycle, you're missing you're missing so much. I can get anywhere I want, miles away in minutes. You can't do that on your feet.
Yeah, it's like having a superpower. That's how I talk about it sometimes.
Yeah, you just like magically appear on top of a mountain after a little 2-minute ride. Whereas if you had to walk up there, that would have taken you probably an hour. So why would you go up there? You're not even going to want to walk up there. But on an EUC, you find yourself just different places all the time. Like, major city, you can, after riding a major city all day, you wake up the next day and you're like, holy cow, all these memories of every single big famous spot in the city. And you couldn't do that on your feet. Couldn't do that on anything.
Yeah. I like the fact that you just kind of look where you want to go and you go there. And you're not the wheel just like becomes part of your body. You just don't even think about it. It's really cool. So yeah, tell us why you ride. Drop a comment, or if you're new to the chat, let us know where you're from. We would love to hear about where you're from. Jay's asking, which attendees at AMP this year need a paid entry? If someone is supporting our race team, do they need a paid admission? Typically what we have said in the past is if you come to the event and you're riding a wheel, then you are going to need a paid entry. If you're walking or on a bike or just watching, we don't usually require a paid entry. But if you're participating in the games and things like that, then we usually ask folks to pay entry. There's a lot of expenses that go along with having the events, from insurance to timing to the bathrooms to the commissary. We are going to do again this year the community kitchen, but it will be staffed this year, so we'll have food there on site, and I think that worked out really well last year.
Yeah, it kept everybody close, and we all ate together. That was really fun.
Yeah. It's nice not to have to leave and go somewhere. And then we didn't have like a food truck that was charging $12, $13 for burgers and stuff like that either, which was nice. The way the community kitchen works is we'll probably have some basics. We'll probably have like some pastas and dogs and beers. But if you guys, burgers. But if you guys wanted to bring food, you could do that and cook it in the community kitchen on your own. And Jay also asked, are the specialized lessons filled up yet? Asking for a friend. So he's probably talking about Camp Amped.
Yep. We still got spots open. Yep.
Yep.
A lot of people are waiting to get paid and stuff to make the commitment. But I know a lot of people are ready to sign up. But there's spots open still.
Yeah. So Camp Amped is going to go on September 28th through the 30th. It is going to be the best way for you to level up your riding. So if you are consistently in 5th, 6th place and want to figure out how to get into those top positions, Camp Amped is going to be the way to do it. We're hosting Camp Amped on the same trails and the same tracks where you will be competing. So you will get additional time to practice. You will also get specialized instructions from our coach.
Yeah, so like with the coaching stuff, one of the most important things with learning coaching stuff is video. So we're going to be doing a lot of the video and analyzing the video to help your performance.
Yep. So we'll set up the cameras and we'll go around a berm, and then we'll break down how you could get around that berm faster, how you could be more stable, how you can exit the berm. So there's body positioning, hip positioning, foot positioning, pad positioning. There's a lot of variables when it comes to EUC racing. And so having somebody there, a third party, to give you tips and tricks. And also, I think in a group setting like that, people share their tribal knowledge as well.
That's what's really important too. Yep. Yeah, you're going to be able to have like one-on-one all day with somebody trying to make you better. I wish I had that. It's one of the reasons why we thought of this is I wish there was something like that where I could go a few days and just focus on my craft.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
There will be no Minecraft at Amped Electric Games. But yeah, Amped is going to be good this year. So 3 days ahead of the races, you're going to be able to get in there. You'll get priority. You'll be the first one to get your bibs and your transponders and all that kind of stuff. We may even set up some of the timing stuff to help people ahead of time.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
If we get to that, and yeah, we can do anything where it's going to be very customized to the athletes that show up.
Yeah. What do you want to learn? Let's focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
We're going to see each person needs different things to work on. So we're going to find those things in each person.
Yep. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Amped Electric Games, it's happening October 1st through the 4th. It's in Bentonville, Arkansas. We basically take over the town, a bunch of EUC riders and a bunch of one-wheel riders. We do group rides, and Bentonville is known for having amazing trails, like probably hundreds of miles, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of miles of trails.
Coolest thing last year was your birthday when everybody went out on the group ride. That was a huge group ride. That was huge. It was like 200. Looked like more than 200 people.
Yeah, that was the glow ride. So everybody was lit up too. So everybody had like glow in the dark stuff, and
Yeah.
there was music pumping. And yeah, thank you for mentioning my birthday, which is going to be on Saturday this year. So we're gonna have a big blowout birthday bash on Saturday. We'll do live music.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we're hoping to get the public out there. That's our goal, is if we can get some sponsors, we want to get the whole town to come out and check out the event. We'll have people cheering you on as you're doing the races there. We get so Amped. It takes place at a place called Applegate. It's 55 acres, I believe, of space. And there's trails right on site there. And there's also a rhythm track with a wood launch ramp. Maybe I could pull some of this stuff up. I'm going to try to pull this up. I want to show people.
Oh, yeah, we were just there.
We were just
there.
there.
In Bentonville. We dropped off the airbag and the ramp and some tents and the flags and some speakers.
Yeah, we dropped all of our stuff.
All at the warehouse where you can ship your wheels to Amped ahead of time before you come.
Yeah, that's right. So this year we're doing shipping on wheels. So you can ship your wheels directly to our secured facility there in Bentonville. So when you buy your ticket to Amped, you could just select the wheel shipping option, and then your wheel will arrive. You arrive, and you just pick up your wheel and go. Makes it really easy.
Yes, it's a really good deal. And it's not like the tickets are that much either. So throwing on your wheel and then all you have to do is pack your bag and jump on a plane or something. That's awesome.
Here's some footage from Thunderdome. This is Josh Fagerness and Nathan EUC on the dual slalom. So this has all been revamped. This is all going to be smooth and beautiful. That drop at the bottom is insane. So it's a ton of fun. You guys will love it for sure. Oh, there's me going into the water with the A2. That was crazy.
Huh.
We've got, I'm just flipping through. I was looking for some more Amped footage. If you guys haven't subscribed to Amped Electric Games, you are on the page right now. If you're out watching this from Facebook, please give us a like. Please give us a follow. We really appreciate your support. We appreciate you coming in and talking to us about. Oh, I lost you. Oh, you're gone. Brady's gone. So he's back. Playing peekaboo over here. Let's see if anybody's on Facebook. Howdy, fellas. Todd Joseph on Facebook. What's up, brother?
How much
How are
does
you
shipping
doing?
cost, and do we need to pack it in a box?
I believe shipping is $200 each way, and it does need to be packed in a box. The $200 does cover $200, so it's $400 total, and that covers the pickup, the drop off, the delivery, and then back to you, as well as insurance on your wheels. And people might be going, "Oh, that seems like a lot of money." UPS and FedEx just raised their rates on anything over 80 pounds, so it's basically cost.
And if you think about it, how much is it going to cost you to put your wheel in a car and drive all the way to Arkansas? Like, to be able to just get on a plane and then show up at Amp Games and have your wheel right there all ready to go, that's worth it. It's worth it.
I think so.
I remember the first every Amp I've went to, I just pack all my wheels into a car and drive across the country. And every time I get there, I ride around on like one or two wheels. And I think, why did I bring all these wheels? Why did I drive all the way here? Like, to be able to ship it, one wheel, get there, you can ship that your wheel with some parts, you know, tools, anything you want, pack in that box. Throw all your clothes in the box, whatever.
Yeah, we had people do that last year.
Yeah. I mean, don't put too much that your underwear is hanging out of the box, because that's how they came last year.
That's
I remember packing them up, and I was like, I was going through their dirty laundry trying to pack their wheels up. Don't do that. Or put it in a bag for me. That's fine. I'll put it in there.
Now, we're not going to mention names, but that was.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. You packed your dirty laundry in the wheel with the wheel.
No, but that's cool. I would have done the same thing.
So yeah, Amped Electric Games YouTube, guys. We have events going all the way back to 2022. So if you're not subscribed to YouTube, please do so and take a look at some of these events. Here's one that Brady was in. You remember this one? Eastgate Con.
Oh, yeah.
There's Brady right in first place. He's going through. He's in first, and he goes down.
If I didn't go down in that race. Yeah, right.
There's a funny story behind it. Oh, no, I guess it's not funny to you, though.
It's a long story. You want to hear it now?
You were missing some equipment, I believe.
Yeah, I forgot to put my knee pads on, and then I crashed. I got up, tried racing again, crashed again, and I looked down and I was like, where are my knee pads? And my knee pads weren't there. So I remember I went to Dawn was there, and I was like, Dawn, have you seen my knee pads? And she was like, you weren't wearing any. And I was like, no, I think they ripped off on the first crash. And she was like, no. So I went back to the car, and my knee pads were in the car. And so was the bottle of oxygen because we drove from New Jersey, me and Declan, to Eastgate Con. And when we got through Colorado, we stopped at like a gas station, and they were selling the oxygen bottles. And we were like, oh, we're in at this elevation, so let's get oxygen. So we bought oxygen bottles. And after the crash, I was thinking to myself, wow, I have an adrenaline rush right now, and eventually the oxygen levels aren't going to be able to keep up with that. So why don't I just start taking oxygen? So I started taking the oxygen every 10 minutes or so, and that adrenaline from the crash kind of lasted the entire night because I kept taking the oxygen. And I felt really goofy and funny and silly, and
But your knees were swelling up.
my knees were swelling up. I wasn't in any kind of pain that day. I was fine. I ended up doing like 16 laps after the race, just flying around the track for no reason at all. And the next day, I couldn't walk when I woke up. It took me like a week or two to walk normally. Couldn't go up and down stairs and stuff. But if you
Not fun.
crash, the oxygen keeps that going. That's what I
Yeah,
found.
shout out to Boost Oxygen,
Yeah, boost oxygen.
a potential
Woo-hoo.
sponsor for Amped Electric Games. We would love to
Seriously.
talk to Boost Oxygen because their products are amazing. I was first introduced to Boost Oxygen at Bentonville Bike Fest, and they had it there.
We thought that the oxygen was going to give us a benefit, like it was going to be an advantage taking oxygen. And we ended up finding out that it does the opposite than we were thinking it would do. Oxygen's not going to give you more energy and make you more awake. It actually calms you down and puts your body into like a recovery state versus like race mode.
Interesting.
So you don't really want to take oxygen right before a race. Yeah, it'll maybe calm you down a little bit, but maybe a little too much.
G Malone is asking, where are you guys from? We are currently in Denver, Colorado. It looks like we're in two different places, but Brady's like over there. I'll show you. He's over there. I'm over here. we got the dual screen going. But yeah, I am originally from Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
And I'm from Jersey.
You probably couldn't tell by his accent, though. He hides it well. What was the first thing we drank this morning?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee it's the first thing I drink, it's the last thing I drink. And I drink it in the middle all the time too. Coffee's the best thing in the world.
Oh, David is here. David.
Oh, David's fun. David's fun.
David's a wild, crazy guy. David, what is up? G Malone is from Jersey too, he says.
I know.
Oh, you know him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I didn't know we had regulars in the chat. That's awesome. That's cool. If you guys haven't done so yet, we appreciate you watching. Please drop a like and a subscribe to the Amped Electric Games YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. David was out in China.
Oh, yeah.
David, he said he expected us to be in different places, but we're just in the same room. That's right. This is Amped HQ, based in Denver, Colorado. We're talking about all things USA, EUC, and USA FLT, the two sanctioning bodies for electric unicycle and one-wheel racing here in the United States. We have over 10 events on the schedule this year, and we're hoping to push that number to 20 or 30 or 40 next year. David said he misses us. We miss you too, David.
David, you can come to Amped Electric Games.
You should come to Amped Electric Games. It's amazing. We know you like to jump. We know you like to ride off-road, and there's no better place to do that than Amped Electric Games in Bentonville, Arkansas. And it's just a short 28-hour flight for you.
It'd be totally worth it, though. We'll find you a wheel to ride.
We will find him a wheel. We'll talk to our friends over at Next Gen. They'll probably help us out with a wheel for him. So yeah, super excited for the future of EUC and one-wheel racing in the United States. And these sanctioning bodies are a central location. So if you haven't gone to usaeuc.com or usaflt.com, head over there now. sign up as an athlete, sign up as a fan, check out the event photos, check out the schedule. We've got a bunch of interviews with racers and riders and athletes.
What do you guys want to see though? Like, what kind of stuff do you guys want us to be putting out? What do you like?
Yeah, let us know. We push out a lot of content on Instagram. You can follow us over there at Wheelie Brady, at eRide Life, and at Amped Electric Games, at USAEUC, at USAFLT on Instagram. We do a lot of race coverage. We do a lot of interviews. I guess one of the questions I would say is, what do you guys want to know about the riders, about the athletes when we interview them?
Mm-hmm. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, give us some questions that you'd like to know about the athletes. We try to ask them about their training regimen and their history and nutrition and things like that. David would certainly be great. He would love to participate.
All right, so David, you're coming. It's done. You're coming. That's awesome. I'm telling everybody, David's coming. Yes.
That whole group is cool.
Yeah. They all should come. We need them.
Yeah, make Amped an international event.
It is.
Again this year.
Yes, Amped is an international event this year.
Yeah, we usually have people from France and Argentina, Japan, folks come from all over. Jay's asking, which wheel will Cooler Joe trash this year?
Oh, hopefully a V14 Pro.
Whatever wheel he's riding.
Yeah, whatever wheel he's riding is true. He's been riding your X-Way. I get really scared every time he goes out on it.
Yeah, he was riding my X-Way.
He's raced your X-Way in the past couple of races.
Crashed my X-Way.
Oh, lots of times.
It's a good testament to the X-Way and how well it holds up to have Cooler Joe ride it.
After Lawrence fell off the cliff at King of the Hammers with your X-Way, I'm very impressed with the X-Way. It's still working. You know it dropped like 25, 30 feet off a cliff?
No, I didn't
know that.
You
don't even know about that?
I didn't know that.
I'm telling you now. Yeah. He tried to climb up like everyone else was doing up this cliff, and it was on an angle. And when he got to the top, he was supposed to stop, and he didn't, and he flipped off the cliff. And it was like a 25-foot drop, at least 25-foot drop.
Did he fall
ground.
too?
Yeah, him with the wheel.
Geez.
Thank God the wheel didn't land on him. It landed in the sand next to him. And everybody was okay, but that was very dangerous.
I think we should show people what King of the Hammers is all about, because I don't know if they know.
No, I put that video out about tire pressure and sand riding and stuff, and a lot of people are saying they ride 35, 40 PSI sometimes, and I think they don't know what I'm talking about. That it's like riding on the beach there. It's so thick sand and it's soft. Trails is different. Trails you can have a little more tire pressure.
This is the track. This is the track at King of the Hammers. If you could call it a track. It's where the big Ultra 4 trucks race.
I could see how tire pressure would help on this, probably saving your rim. But when you take out the tire pressure, you don't have to hit as much stuff because you can steer the wheel. Like when it's fully blown up, you're just bombing straight and blasting through everything. Like Josh Fagerness, he can just go straight through all this. His tire pressure's full of air. I try to negotiate or navigate around stuff.
It was quite the lineup that we had there.
Oh, this was awesome. I can't wait for next year's King of the Hammers. It's going to be crazy. Need more people out there.
Quinn said EUC people are insane. I probably wouldn't disagree with that sentiment. I did talk to Luke Austin, and Luke said that he wants to come to King of the Hammers next year.
Yeah, he will be there, yeah.
So we will have our first one wheel race at King of the Hammers in Johnson Valley, California.
These guys here on the screen, that picture, oh man, those guys had the best experience on electric unicycle that anyone has ever had. Just to get down Chocolate Thunder on an electric unicycle, it's like life changing.
Yeah. Yeah, not only that, but there's like nightlife out there too.
Yeah,
Chocolate Thunder's
24
great.
hours a day for 3 weeks. There's stuff going on.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys haven't made it out to King of the Hammers, which most people haven't, it's the first part of January. It's like January 22nd, 23rd. And we may actually start a week early next year with the events. We talked about that. Talked about maybe having it would be easier for us because we wouldn't have as much traffic as far as the trucks and stuff goes, because it's pretty dangerous. It's pretty crazy out there. But yeah, it's like riding on the beach all the time. So if you're just joining us, we are Amped Electric Games, USA UC, USA FLT. We're talking about all things sanctioned UC and one-wheel racing. Drop down in the comments. Let us know where you're from and what you ride. We'd love to learn about that stuff. And please, super easy, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. We got a couple locals in the chat. We got JZO in the chat from Front Range Riders. Is it Front Range Riders? Front Range, that's his. They got a shop, local PEV shop. Front Range. Quinn is from Olympia, Washington. David, you're from Netherlands or where are you from, David? I forget. Outer space, probably. He's always doing crazy stuff. David's got like that drift trike that he made. I love seeing David's stuff.
He works on. If I had to have someone work on my wheels, other than Declan, I'd probably have him work on them. He's really good with wheels. He's all the tools, does it the right way, everything clean. He's good.
He's from Brussels, Belgium, the capital of Belgium. And he
I was
has
gonna say Belgium.
2 NOSFETs. What did I say? Netherlands? That's close by, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm from the U.S. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know Europe well. I would love to get out there. Look, I've seen the trails that you ride out there, David. It looks like a lot of fun. The jumps and stuff. I'm curious, David. Are the bike people pretty cool with you guys? Because it looks like you get to go to all the like cool bike tracks and stuff. Which is kind of hit or miss here in the U.S. Some places, Bentonville, for instance, they're totally cool with us there. But other places, I know California has been cracking down a lot. I know Germany, you can't ride wheels at all there, which is crazy. But Belgium, it seems like you guys get to do all kinds of stuff there. Flo Forest says he can't wait for Amped. Hope we're doing well. We are doing amazing. We appreciate your support. We appreciate everybody that comes to Amped. So yeah, we were talking a little bit about Amped and Bentonville and the different trail systems there. So the event, Amped Electric Games, happens at a place called Applegate. It's where they hold the Bentonville Bike Fest. So there's like jumps and tracks and all sorts of stuff already there, right there where we hold the event. And then you can jump on the Greenway and you can get over to Kohler Mountain, which is where the Thunderdome is. Family Flow, Fireline, Oscar's Loop. There's tons of cool trails over there. And then if you go the other direction, you can get over to the Slaughter Pen trails. Slaughter Pen is really cool. They've got Skills Park there with a bunch of jumps and drops and all kinds of stuff. And then the Castle trails are over there too, like Medieval, Catapult, and it's all like
Castle's fun place.
medieval themed trails. So they have like drawbridges and stuff like that. So it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. And you could also check out Moo Moo and Choo Choo, Leopard's Loop. Those are all like, they call them glow in the dark trails or glow trails. Those are wild. They put like little speckly stuff in the trail so it glows in the dark. So you can, what we like to do is you get up to the top and you turn your lights out on your wheel. And then you wait for your eyes to kind of acclimate to the dark, and then you can ride the trail at night. It's crazy. It's fun, but it's a little spooky. Have you done those glow in the dark trails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
It's hard to tell where the like jumps and stuff are.
Yeah.
So you're going along and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, oh, that was a jump. Okay.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff in Bentonville on the trails.
Yeah. David likes that idea, the glow in the dark trail. I wish we could film it. It's hard to film because it's not like super bright. And what happens is throughout the year, like the dirt and the dust gets onto the trail and it kind of like mutes it a little bit. So they'll come in and they'll like power wash it and it will get like really bright again. But it's fun. It's a ton of fun. And then there's all of these like connecting trails, Bad Apple and All American. You can get pretty much anywhere in Bentonville on a bike trail or a bike path. So all you need is a wheel or an electric bike, and you can get all over the place. It's tons of fun. And then last year we did clinics over there at Slaughter Pen. So we did that jump clinic. We got to get that footage out.
Mm-hmm. I was just looking through that the other day.
Yeah, we got to get that footage out. There's a whole like jump training session that I did.
Yep.
And then Cobra did the seated riding skills. And then Greg did the backward riding skills. So if anybody is out there and would like to do a clinic at Amped Electric Games, let us know. We would love that. I think in the past, Zach did like an off-road riding clinic. And that's cool. He wanted to do a naked yoga. No, maybe not naked, just yoga. He wanted to do a yoga trip. He was talking about doing a yoga clinic. But that'd be fun. Oh, it was sunrise yoga. That's what it was. Like, I want to get everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get everybody up at the crack of dawn, and we're going to do sunrise yoga. And I was like, okay, good luck with that. Most people are going to be riding all night, so won't even go to bed. They'll just come and do yoga.
I don't think I ever done yoga. Have you ever done yoga?
I've eaten yogurt,
Oh, okay.
but I haven't done yoga.
There's yoga at Seek and Shred, right?
I think so.
I think I'm going to try it.
You should.
It'll be my first time doing yoga.
First time doing yoga. It's a lot of stretching and stuff, I think,
Oh,
which is good for riding. And like breath work. I think they do a lot of like breath work and stuff,
cool.
which is pretty cool. Shout out to Kundalini breathing techniques. David said, I have to go. We'll definitely see each other again. All right, David. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming by the live stream. We're going to make this a normal thing. We're going to try to get on, do some lives. And, you know, the whole point is to let you guys know what's going on in the One Wheel and EUC racing scene. Talk about the events, talk about the athletes, talk about what we do on a daily basis, which is a lot of work. Every day we're here working, doing edits, doing outreaching to sponsors, making this thing happen. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you popping in. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you giving a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe in the live stream. It helps us out. We're also live streaming to Facebook as well, so you can find us over on Facebook, Facebook Live. And yeah, we've been at it for 2 hours now.
That's very good. We're time for lunch now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Take a break.
Yeah, and maybe we'll see him later, and if not, we'll see him tomorrow.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for the Amped HQ Live. This is our first episode of our new series, Amped HQ Live.
Yeah, so if you need us, now you know where to find us. And you come in here, we're going to be here tomorrow, and we'll see you there.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thanks, everybody. We will catch you guys again tomorrow. We appreciate your support once again. And hey, ride safe, ride responsibly, and we will see you guys soon.